Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is good. So I welcome you in this particular video where we are going to see the questions in terms of revision only. In the month of July, we have various reports. We are going to cover that. Of course, those reports are important for each and every person who's preparing for any of the competitive examinations. So from that particular perspective, we are going to revise in form of question whatever reports have been there. Of course, today we are having more than 100 questions. So I request everyone to be with me till last, and I request everyone to respond to the maximum, and whatever question you find and whatever question you get, just try to respond. Even if you do not know the exact answer, you try to respond it, okay, so that we can engage in this particular class. And just not to make this class very boring, we have to keep on engaging with each other, right? So without any delay, we are starting with the session. The first question in front of your screen talks about this particular paragraph, which is all based on sustainable development goals. Okay, recently we have talked about Northeastern Region District Sustainable Development Goal Index 23-24. It has been released. So we are going to see, we have taken from that perspective only, we have taken few of the questions, 4 to 5 questions are here. And of course, the I'll repeat the entire statement, I'll repeat the entire paragraph, and then I'll be giving you few of the question. I'll repeat the statements itself. I'll wait for you for a few seconds, and then you people have to answer the exact question or answer. Okay, so let's start. This particular index has been recently released by Niti Aayog in collaboration with Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region. With the technical support from DASH, the index measures the performance of how many districts across 8 states of the region. The districts are categorized as achievers, frontrunners, performers, and aspirants based on their composite scores. The highest scoring district is Dash in Mizoram with a score of 81.43, with the lowest scoring district is Dash in Arunachal Pradesh with a score of 58.71 only. Now, Sikkim has the narrowest range of scores among its districts at dash points, showcasing the most consistent performance across the states. This is the entire paragraph. Now, you people have to tell me which is the correct answer of this particular question, where it says, which organization provided technical support for the Northeastern Region District Sustainable Development Goal Index 2023-24? Is it World Bank, UNDP, Asian Development Bank, NASSCOM, or IMF? I request everyone to answer this question. Okay, Aditya says UNDP, Mukund also says UNDP. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Anyone else? Do we have any other individual who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is UNDP only. Good. Next question says, how many districts were covered under Northeastern Region District Sustainable Development Goal Index 23-24? Okay, so the correct answer is UNDP of the previous question. Now you give me the correct answer of this particular question. How many districts were covered exactly? Is it 112, 115, 121, 128, if it 130? Okay, Ayush says A, 112. What about other individuals? Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Do we have anyone else? Alright, so the correct answer is 121 districts across 8 north in eastern states. So this is what you need to remember. Next question talks about which this is the correct answer, which is 121 only. Okay, it's okay, Mukund, it's completely okay. Okay, now which district secured the highest score in the Northeastern Region District Sustainable Development Goal Index in 23-24? Is it is it Dibrugarh, is it Nathial, is it Mukokchung, ya fir Gomati, ya fir Gangtok? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Okay, think again, Mukund, think again. Highest score. I'm asking about the highest score. Do we have anyone else who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is yes, Nathial only. That is one of the reasons I told you to rethink about it, with the highest score of 81.43 points. Okay, next question says, Completely. Next question says, which district secured the lowest score in Northeastern Region District Sustainable Development Goal Index 23-24? Is it Longding, Faisal, या फिर is it Zunboto, is it South Salmara, Mankachar, या फिर East Zentia Hills? Which one is the one? Okay. Aditya says Longding. What about other individuals? Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Lowest score in Northeastern Region districts. I'm asking about the lowest score. Mukun? Okay. So the correct answer is Longding only. Good. Next question says, what is the range of scores among districts in Sikkim that is indicating its consistent performance? Is it 4.2 points? Is it 5.5, 6.3, 7.1, if or 8.0? What is the correct answer of this particular question? Is it A, B, C, D, E? What is the range of scores among districts in Sikkim? What is the range of scores? Mukund says 5.5. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Aditya? Alright, so the correct answer is 5.5. Good. Next question says, India recorded a major growth in digital payments. As per RBI's latest announcement, the Digital Payment Index, okay, you got to know here that we are talking about the Digital Payment Index, reached the value of what in March 2025, up from 465.33 in September 2024. Over the last 6 financial years, right from 1920 to 24-25, more than how many crore of digital transactions worth over 12,000 lakh crore were conducted. To strengthen the infrastructure, the RBI has set up the Payment Infrastructure Development Fund, and that is to enhance in dash to enhance acceptance points in smaller cities, the Northeastern region and J&K. By 31st of May 2025, how many crore of digital touch points had been deployed via PIDF? The DPI is measured using 5 parameters, of which dash has been highest weightage at 45%. Now you tell me which one is the correct answer of the first question. What is the value of RBI DPI in March 2025? Is it 465.33, 478, 493, 501, if 512? Which one is the correct answer? 493. Okay. Aditya says C. Alright, so the correct answer is 493. Okay. Next question says, how many crore of digital transactions were conducted in India over the last 6 financial years? Is it 55,000? Is it 60,000, 65, 70, or 75,000? Which one is the exact one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? How many crore of transactions were conducted in India over the last 6 financial years? Aditya says C, 65,000. Okay. Alright, so the correct answer is 65,000. Okay. Next question says, in which year was the Payments Infrastructure Development Fund, PIDF, set up by RBI? Is it 2019, 20, 21, 22, or 23? It's completely done. It's completely okay, Mukund. This is a revision session only. As in when you will try to answer it, even if you know the correct answer or not, you will be able to remember it more. ठीक है? आपको पता लगेगा कि हाँ गलती करी है यहाँ पे, तो मेरे को ये चीज जो है वो याद रखनी है. ठीक है? All right. So the correct answer is 2021. Good. Next question says, how many crore of digital touch points were deployed through PIDF by 31st of May 2025? Is it 3.95 crore, 4.12 crore, 4.77, 5.05, or 5.25 crores? Which one is the correct answer? Is it A, B, C, D, E? How many crore of digital points? Okay, it's completely okay. Aditya, do you want to answer this question? Aditya wants to answer this question. Alright, so the correct answer is 4.77 crore touch points were set up under this particular PIDF. Next question says, which parameter of Digital Payments Index carries the highest weightage? Is it payment? Okay, it's completely okay. Is it payment enablers, payment infrastructure, demand side factor, supply side factor, or payment performance, or consumer centricity? Aditya says D, payment performance. B, demand side. Okay, so we are having 2 of the answers here, but the correct answer is payment performance with the highest weightage of 45% in the RBI Digital Payment Index. So this is something which you need to remember. Next question says, the Global Findex 2025. Okay, this report shows significant progress in the financial inclusion. Globally, dash percentage of adults now have been, now have an account at the bank, similar financial institutions with a mobile money provider or both. This marks an increase from 74% in 2021. And in a low and middle income economies, account ownership rose by dash percentage points between 21 to 24, with the 75% of adults now having an account. Worldwide, dash percentage of adults own mobile phone, facilitating easier access to digital services. Additionally, what percentage of adults in low and middle income economies made or received digital payments in 2024? A dash percentage point increased compared to 2014. Now tell me that what percentage of adults worldwide have a bank account and mobile money provider or both according to this particular index. Is it 74%, 75, 79, 82 or 86%? Which one is the one? Aditya says 79. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Mukund? 79. Alright, so the correct answer is 79. Good. Next question says, by how many percentage points did account ownership in low and middle income economies increase between 21 to 24? Is it 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 percentage points? Which one is the one? I hope you are able to see the question clearly. Aditya, Mukund, which one is the correct option? 7. Okay. What about other individuals? Aditya, do you want to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is 6 percentage points. Of course, the ownership, okay, so this is not 4, this is not 7, this is 6. Economies grew by 6 percentage points during this particular period. Next question says, what is the percentage of adult worldwide own mobile phones as per global Findex index? Is it 74, 79, 82, 84 or 86%? Which one is the one? Okay, Mukund says 84, Aditya says 86. Okay, let's see. Don't we have anyone else who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the report highlights 86% of adults globally own mobile phone. Next question says that what is the percentage of adults in low and middle income economies made or received digital payments in 2024? Is it 55, 58, 61, 64 or 67%? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Okay, let's start increasing our speed. Of course, we are having many questions. We are having more than 100 questions. So, of course, we need to complete it with within at least 1.5 hours. So, I request you all to answer this question. Mukund, Aditya, which one is the correct option here? Do you want to answer this question? Okay, alright. So the correct answer is 61 or 82% of account holders in these economies made or received digital payments in 2024. Next question says, by how much percentage points has digital payment usage increased in low and middle income economies since 2014? Is it 22 percentage points, 24, 25, 27, 29 percentage points? Which one is the exact answer here? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Mukund, Aditya? Do you want to answer this question, Mukund? Alright. Okay, so the correct answer is 27 percentage points. This is the exact answer. Alright, now let's move on to another index which says that India has emerged as a global leader in real-time payments according to IMF note titled Growing Retail Digital Payments, the Value of Interoperability. In June 2025 alone, UPI handled -billion of transactions, that is amounting to 24.03 lakh crore. This was a sharp rise from 13.88 billion transactions during the same month last year, showing percentage growth in just 1 year. The system now connects banks serving 491 million of individuals and 65 million merchants also. UPI also accounts for dash percentage of all digital transactions in India and contributes nearly 50% of global real-time digital payments. Expanding beyond the national borders, UPI is now live in dash countries including UAE, Singapore, Bhutan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, France and Mauritius as well. Now the question arises that how many transactions did UPI handle in June 2025? Is it 13.88 billion, 15.42, 16.20, 18.39, if 20.75 billion? Which one is the correct answer? Come on, which one is the correct answer? Okay, Aditya says 15.42. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? 18. So Mukund, Aditya, okay. Alright, so the correct answer is 18.39 billion in June 2025 compared to 13.88 billion during the same month in 2024. Okay, during the same month in 2024. I've asked about 2025, so just remember the difference between both of them. Okay, Retina, got to know. The correct answer is okay, the 18.39, that is B. Now, what was the percentage growth in UPI transactions between June 24 and June 25? Is it 25%, 28, 30, 32, or 35%? Which one is the one? Come on, be very quick. You people need to be, you people need to be very quick here. Okay, Retina says 2 ka C. Okay. Mukund, Aditya, do you want to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is D, that is 32%. Good. How many banks are connected to the UPI platform? Is it 520, 575? Is it 625, 650? If it's 675? How many banks are connected to UPI platform? How many banks are connected to UPI platform? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Do we have someone here who wants to answer this question? 625. All right. So the correct answer is 675 have been connected here. Next question says, what is the percentage of India's digital transactions are powered by UPI? Is it 70, 75, 80, 85, if it's 90%? All right, got to know. Which one is the correct option? What percentage of digital transactions are powered by UPI? 85. Okay. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? So most of the people are saying 85. Good. The correct answer is D, that is 85. Now, in how many countries UPI is live as of 2025, mid-2025? Is it 5, 6, 7, 8, F, and 9? And you need to remember the countries as well, okay? In how many countries it is live? Mukund says 7, Aditya says 7. I hope Retina also, will say 7 only. Okay. So the correct answer is 7. That includes UAE, Singapore, Bhutan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, France, as well as Mauritius. Good. Next question says, the renewable power generation costs in 2024 report highlights a major shift in the global energy economics. Around dash percentage of new utility scale renewable capacity was cheaper than the cheapest fossil fuel option in 2024. Now, among the energy resources, onshore wind recorded the lowest levelized cost of electricity at dash USD kWh watt per hour, followed by solar PV at USD 0.043 kilowatt per hour, and the hydropower at USD, that is 0.057 per kilowatt per hour, and the battery storage cost fell by dash percentage from this particular kilowatt per hour, and in 2010 to 2020, 2024, significantly enhancing the renewable energy integration. China recorded the lowest LCOE for solar PV, USD 0.033 per kilowatt per hour, while India followed at dash. The global savings from reduced fossil fuel in 2024 alone were estimated at dash billion USD. Okay. Okay, so we are going to analyze that what can be the answer. Of course, whosoever wants to answer this question, the one can. Otherwise, I am going to tell you the correct answers here. Okay. Okay. So the first question says, what percentage of new utility scale renewable capacity was cheaper than the cheapest fossil fuel option in 2024? Is it 85? Is it 88, 90, 91, 93 percentage? Aditya, Retina, do you want to answer this question? And if anyone is here who's not having any idea about it, this is of course present in the magazine, monthly magazine by Olive Board. So you people can see the entire information about it. Alright, so the correct answer is 91. The report highlights 91% of the newly added renewable capacity, and that had lowest cost than the fossil fuel option in 2024. What was LCOE for onshore wind power in 2024? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Anyone who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is B, that is USD 0.03 kilowatt per hour, that is making it very cost effective in renewable sources in the 2023. Now, by what percentage did battery storage cost fall between 2010 and 2024? Is it 89, 91, 92, 93, or 94 percentage? Anyone here who wants to answer this question? Anyone here who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is D, that is 93 percentage. Good. Next question says, what was the LCOE of solar PV in India in 2024? Again, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Which one is the one? Is it 0.029, 0.033, 0.036, 0.038, 0.043 USD kilowatt per hour? Okay, Retina says D. Okay, so the correct answer is D. Good. Okay, last question. What were the estimated global fossil fuel savings due to renewables in 2024? Is it USD 350 billion, 400, 425, 450, or 465 USD billion? Sorry. Which one is the correct answer of the fifth question? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Anyone who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is E, which is USD 467 billions. Now comes another question on Henley Passport Index 2025, which shows that significant challenges or maybe significant changes in the global mobility rankings have been there. India climbed 8 spots to dash place, up from 85th in 2024. The number of countries offering visa-free and visa-on-arrival access to Indian passports increased from 57 to dash in 2025, and dash and Sri Lanka being the latest additions. Globally, Singapore retained the top spot, allowing visa-free access to dash destinations, while Japan and South Korea followed with access to 190 destinations. The United Nations slipped to 10th position, while UK dropped to dash position with access to 186 destinations. Now tell me, what is the India's rank in Henley Passport Index 2025? 72 या फिर 72nd, 74th, 76th, 77th या फिर 79th? Aditya says 77th. Mukund? Do we have any other individual also? Mukund, do you want to answer this question? Okay, MK also says D. Alright, so the correct answer is 77th rank in 2025 index. Okay, alright. Next question says, how many destinations now offer visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to Indian passport holders? Is it 57, 58, 59, 60, or 61? Okay, Aditya says 59, Retina says B, 58, okay. Patada says E. What about MK? Rachel MK, do you want to answer this question? Mukund, do you want to answer this question? Alright. The correct answer is 59. Of course, the access has been given to 59 destinations, and that too without prior visas. Next question says, which country along with Sri Lanka was added to India's list of visa-free destinations? Is it Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, Mauritius, or Cambodia? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Which have been added along with Sri Lanka? Aditya says Mauritius. Patada says D. Rachel, do you want to answer this question? Mukund? Retina? Okay. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is Philippines. Okay. Wait. I think this is Philippines only. Okay. Next question says, how many destinations can Singapore passport holders access without a visa as per 25 index? Is it 189, 190, 191, 192 या फिर 193? ओके मुकुंद, आई विल चेक इट अगेन एंड आई विल लेट यू नो. ठीक है, अगर कोई भी रेक्टिफिकेशन होगा सो आई लेट यू नो, या तो फिर कमेंट में कर दूंगी या तो फिर आई विल टेल यू ऑन माय टेलीग्राम चैनल. ठीक है, otherwise I've taken the data from the magazine itself and I'll check it again and I'll let you know. ठीक है. Okay, so most of the people are saying 193. Good. The correct answer is 193 only. Now, what is the UK's position in the Henley's Passport Index 2025? 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th or 8th? Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Ayu says C. Okay, so the correct answer is C. Good. Next question says, the Financial Conditions Index serves as a real-time measure of India's financial market health. It tracks dash financial market indicators across money markets, government securities, corporate bonds, equities and forex markets as well. A positive FCI value indicates dash financial conditions, while a negative value signals dash conditions. Historical data shows the tightest conditions in July 13, and when the FCI stood at dash due to taper tantrum, and while the earliest conditions were recorded in June 2021 with an FCI of dash reflecting post-COVID liquidity support from the RBI. Now this is as per Financial Condition Index. Okay. Now the first question that arises here, what is the primary purpose of India's Financial Condition Index? To track inflation trends, to monitor fiscal deficit, to access financial market health in real time, to measure forex reserves, if to analyze corporate tax collections. Okay. Which one is the correct answer here? And Mukund, don't worry, like mostly this is 77th only, but I'll check the official website once again and I'll let you know. Okay. But 98 to 99%, it is 77th only. Okay. Alright, so most of people are saying C. Good. The correct answer is C only. Next question says, how many financial market indicators are tracked by FCI? Is it 15, 18, 20, 22 or 25? Exactly. This is 77, but since he's talking about the official website, I'll see it again for you people, and otherwise this is 77th only. Mukund says 22. Rita says D, 22. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is 20, as in FCI composite indicator tracks 20 financial market indicators. Okay. Next question says, what does a positive value of FCI indicator? Is it loose financial condition, tight financial conditions, neutral financial conditions, declining financial deficit, if you're improving forex reserves? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Aditya says A. What about other individuals? Okay, Mukund, just don't worry. Majorly, it has been 77th only, but let's, we will double check, I'll double check this, official website as well. Okay, but mostly in most of the areas, if you find it, this is 77th only, but I'll check it again. Okay. Maybe there can be some glitch and there can be some, other things also. We'll check it and I'll just mention it in my comment box. या फिर मैं Telegram channel पे I'll let you know. Okay. Alright, so most of the people are saying A and Rachel says C also. Alright, so the correct answer is B, that is tight financial conditions, the positive value of FCI indicators, which positive FCI reflects the tight financial conditions that is compared to the historical averages. Next question says during which year were the financial conditions tightest according to FCI data? 12, 13, 15, 20 or 21? It's okay, Rachel, it's okay. Now give me the correct answer of this particular question. Is it A, B, C, D, E? Anyone else? Anyone here who wants to answer this question? 2013. Mukund, Retina, Achil, what is the correct answer? Okay, so the correct answer is 2013 only with the FCI, that is 2.826. Now the next question says, what does a term? Okay, what does term taper tantrum refers in the financial market? Sudden appreciation of currency? Is it sudden fall in the stock market indices? Is it sudden rise in the interest rates due to fears of bond buying, reduction? Rapid increase in the financial, rates? या फिर sudden decline in GDP growth? Which one is the one? It's completely okay, Mukund. You just revise it as and when I'll share the PPT with all of you. You people can revise it again and you can refer to the magazine of Olive Board as well. Okay. Fifth ka C. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is C. Good. Next question says a recent study by the National Institute of Public Finances and Policy, that is NIPFP, has declared India's goods and services regime as dash, indicating the higher income groups bear a larger share of the tax burden. Okay. According to the study, consumption taxes account for over dash of total tax revenue in India, with the GST contributing about half of this share. In rural areas, the bottom 50% of the households pay about dash of GST, while the top 20% pay dash. In urban areas, the bottom 50% pay dash, while the top 20% pay 41%. The study contradicts Oxfam 2023 report, which had claimed that a poor bear 2/3 of the GST burden. So of course it is contrary. If it is, they have said that if it is contrary, so you can assume the correct answer of this the first question, which says that according to NIPFP study, what is the nature of India's GST regime? Is it regressive in nature, progressive, proportional, neutral, or inflationary? I'm not asking you in general, but I'm asking you what they have particularly said. Aditya says progressive. Okay. Mukund, Retina, do you want to answer this question? Rachel, do you want to answer this question? Rachel, MK. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? You can just write the options as well. This is one and write the correct option, and it is going to save our time, right? Alright, so according to this particular report, of course, it says this is progressive in nature. Okay. Next question says, like, they are in a manner that a lot of burden is on the individuals, is on those individuals who are earning more. So that is the reason they have given their own study. What percentage of India's total tax revenue comes from consumption taxes? Is it 52, 58, 60, 62, if it's 65%? इट्स ओके मुकुंद, जब पीपीटी शेयर करी जाएगी तो उसको एक बार फिर से रिवाइज कर लेना, ठीक है. रेटिना सेज सेकंड का बी. ओके, 58%. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? These are the reports, these are the indexes which is specifically in the July month, ठीक है. एंड वी हैव कवर्ड राइट फ्रॉम अप्रैल टू जून. वो पुराना वीडियो था, ये आपको प्लेलिस्ट में आराम से जाके आपको पुराना वीडियो भी मिल जाएगा. सो एनीवन हु हैज नॉट सीन द प्रीवियस वीडियो, आई रिक्वेस्ट देम टू सी द प्रीवियस वन एज वेल. ऑलराइट, सो दिस इज 62% which is D. Tax consumption accounts for over 62% of the India's total tax revenue. Now tell me that what share of GST is paid by top 20% in rural India as per this particular study. Is this 29, 31, 37, 31, 41 if 45%? Of course, Nandita, the reports have been covered in, on these YouTube sessions, via this YouTube sessions only, and they are present on YouTube. Okay, this is second video that we are doing on reports. First one is already done. I have covered in that particular report reports right from April to June month, so you can just easily check it out. That will be available. Okay, otherwise I'll share it on my Telegram channel also. You can have an access from there as well. You give me the correct answer to this particular question. Third question. Anyone here who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is 37% of GDP compared to 31 by the top, bottom 50%. Which reports claim is contradictory by NIPFP study on GST burden? Is it IMF report? Is it World Bank Fiscal Policy Review Oxfam 2023 report, Niti Aayog Tax Progress Report 2025 or Economic Survey India 2024? Come on, be very quick. Give me the correct answer of this particular question. Mukund says fourth ka D. Sumukh says D. Okay. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Otherwise, हमने सिर्फ paragraph में ही पढ़ा था. Okay, but still. Sumukh says D and Mukund also says D. Alright, but the correct answer is C only. I told you here itself. अभी हमने पैराग्राफ में ही पढ़ा था that this particular report contradicts Oxfam 2023 report. So this was available, this was in front of your eyes only. Okay, so this is Oxfam 2023. Now, what policy change is being proposed regarding GST slabs? Removal of 5%, 12%, 28%, uniform GST rate of 15%, if a reduction of 18% and to 10% slab. Now tell me, which one is the exact option here? What policy change is being proposed regarding GST slabs? This question, I think everyone should answer this question. Sumukh, Rachel, MK, Aditya, Retina, Nandita, Mukund. Aditya says D, uniform GST of 15%. Okay, alright. So the correct answer is B, that is removal of 12%. पहले जितने भी थे shifting some items to 5% और 18% तक रहेगा और हम एक sin goods के लिए अलग बनाएंगे, that is 40%. ठीक है, so this is how the composition is going to be. Okay. Of course, this is B, that is removal of 25%. बाकी जितनी भी चीज़ें फिर जो हमारे पुराने taxes थे 28% थे, 18% थे, उनको shift कर दिया जाएगा 15 में, या फिर जो 18 में जो है वो shift 5 या फिर 18 में shift कर दिए जाएंगे, और जो बाकी हमारी sin goods होंगी उनको categorize करा जाएगा 40% के अंदर. ठीक है. So, okay. Next question says the World Bank report, that is towards resilient and prosperous cities in India, highlights that India will require an investment of nearly dash in resilient and green urban infrastructure by 2050. India's urban population, currently about dash, is projected to reach dash by 2050, contributing nearly dash of GDP. The report warns that flooding risk may increase by dash times by 2070 due to intense rainfall and impervious surface growth as well, while extreme heat could lead to a loss of dash of working hours by 2050 in major cities. Now, no one can say that this is a report that we have not covered already. I've covered it already in my PIB session, so I think everyone should answer it. According to the World Bank report, what is the estimated investment required for resilient and green urban infrastructure in India by 2050? $1.2 trillion, 1.8, 2.0, 2.4, or $3.0 trillion. Rachel, Sumukh, Nandita, Mukund, Aditya, everyone answer me here. Which one is the correct option? Which one is the correct answer of this particular question? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Anyone here who wants to answer this question? Aditya says a second. first ka fourth. Okay, $2.4 trillion. Anyone in the paid class? Anyone wants to answer there? Sumukh says D. Okay. Anyone else who wants to answer? All right. So the correct answer is D. That is $2.4 trillion. Good. Next question arises that what was India's urban population in 2020 as per the report? 350 million. Okay. Is it 420, 480, 600, or 700 million? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Sumukh says A. What about other individuals? Aditya, Mukund, Nandita, Varatina? Which one is the correct option here? Alright, so the correct answer is C, that is 480 million residents in 2020, and that is over 1/3 of the total population. Next question arises that by how many times is the risk of pluvial flooding expected to increase by 2070? 2 to 3 times? Is it 3.6 to 7, 4 to 5, 6 to 8, or 8 to 10 times? Sumukh, Mukund, everyone here, answer this question. Come on, answer fast, please. All right. So the correct answer is B. That is 3.5, 3.6 से लेके 7 times तक. Okay. Next question says by 2050, what percentage of GDP will be contributed by Indian cities as projected by the report? 55, 60, 65, 70, or 75%? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Come on, I want answers very quickly because we are having, I've already told you we are having more than 100 questions. So we need to complete it very, quickly, at least within 1.5 hours. Okay, Sumukh says D and Aditya says C. All right. So the correct answer is E. That is 75%. This covers that 75% of the entire GDP. Which of the following is not part of the City Climate Action Plan for climate resilient urban development? Is it climate and disaster risk assessment, prioritizing vulnerable groups, promoting compact transit oriented development, introducing high carbon solid waste management, if you're investing in energy efficient municipal services? Now tell me which one is not part of City Climate Action Plan. Which one is not part of City Climate Action Plan? Come on, Mukund, Aditya, Sumukh. Which one is the correct answer here? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Nandita, do you want to answer this question? C. All right. So the correct answer is D. That is introducing high carbon waste solid waste management. The plan calls for low carbon waste solid waste management, not high carbon. Okay. Next question says that this is according to UN Sustainable Development Goal report 2025 shows that 8.9% of the population still lives in extreme poverty. That is goal 1, and nearly 1 in 11 people faced hunger in 2023. Despite progress, 272 million children remain out of school, and women occupy less than 1/3 of the managerial positions. In terms of climate action, 2024 was the hottest year on record, with the global temperatures reaching to 1.55 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. The Global Peace Index in 2025, published by the Institute for Economics and Peace, reported a 0.36 decline in global peace, the largest since World War II. India ranked 115th, showcasing 0.58 percentage of improvement from 2024. Now tell me, according to Sustainable Development Goal Report 2025, what percentage of the global population is still living in the extreme poverty? 6.5, 7.3, 8.9, 9.5, or 10.2%? Which one is the one? 8.9. Anyone else? Sumukh, Mukund, Retina, anyone here who wants to answer this question? All right, so 2 of you says C. Okay, so the correct answer is C, that is 8.9%. Good. How many children and youth were out of school in 2023 as per this particular report? 150, 200, 240, 270, 300 million. Which one is the one? Come on, be very quick. Aditya says 272. What about other individuals? Alright, so the correct answer is D, that is 272. Good. Next question says, what is the record temperature rise in 2024 above pre-industrial levels as per goal 20, goal 13? Is it 1.25 degrees Celsius, 1.35 degrees Celsius, 1.45 degrees Celsius, 1.55 degrees Celsius, or 1.65 degrees Celsius? Which one is the one? Retina says 3, C. Okay. Anyone else who wants to answer? Okay, so the correct answer is 1.55 degrees Celsius. Good. What is the India's rank in the Global Peace Index and how much did it improve compared to the previous year? 120th, 1.0 improvement, and 118th, 0.8% improvement, 115th, 0.58% improvement, 110th, 0.5% improvement, if it is 105th, 0.6% of improvement, 115th. Okay. Zumuk also says C. Alright, so the correct answer is C. Good. Next question says, which organization published Global Peace Index? UNDP, IEP, World Bank, IPFF, or OGC? Which OGS? Which one is the correct option? Rachel says 115th. Okay, got it. Sumuk says B, IEP. Alright, so the correct answer is IEP only. Good. Next question says, which ministry releases National Indicator Framework Progress Report? Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, Niti Aayog, Ministry of Finance, or Ministry of Planning? Both Sumuk and Rachel both have given me the correct answer. Aditya has also given me the correct answer. Now is the turn of the next question. Which ministry releases National Indicator Framework Progress Report? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Aditya says MOSPI. Okay. Sumuk says A. A, okay. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? First, Kabi. Alright, so the correct answer is B, that is MOSPI, of course. Okay. Next question says, what was the increase in renewable energy capacity per capita from 2014 to 15 to 2024-25? Is it 64.04% to 100 watts? Is it 64.04, not percentage, 64.04 to 150 watts? Is it 64.04 to 156.31 watts? 60 to 156.31 watts, or 64.04 to 200 watts? What is the increase in energy capacity per capita? Second ka C. Sumuk says A. Alright, so the correct answer is C, which is right from 64.04 watts per capita in 2014-15 to 156.31 watts. Okay. Next question says, which sustainable development goal showcase a decline in inequality based on Gini coefficient? Is it sustainable development goal 7, 10, 15, 6, or 12? Now remember, this is according to the Gini index. Which one is the correct option? Sumuk, Rachel, Retina, Aditya, Mukund. Okay, Sustainable Development Goal 10, 3 ka B. Sumuk, do you want to answer this question? D. Okay. So the correct answer is of course B. When I talk about Gini coefficient, so of course inequalities are there, Sumuk. So just take care of it, okay? Even if you do not know the exact answer, so a hint has been given to you, that is on the Gini coefficient. So the exact answer is B, okay? Next question says, what is one major concern regarding NIF report, Progress Report 2025? Decline in renewable energy production, increasing forest cover loss, rising adolescent birth rate. Is it decrease in social protection coverage, or decline in rural water access? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Come on, be very quick. Fourth ka C. Sumuk, Rachel, Aditya, Nandita, Retina, do you want to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer here is C. So of course they are concerned about the adolescent birth rates, rising adolescent birth rates. Next question says, what was the India's waste processing rate in 24-25 according to NIF progress report? Is it 60%, 70.7, 75, 80.7, if 85%? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Skip? Okay. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Fifth ka B. Alright, so the correct answer is D, that is right from 17.97 to 80.7%. Next question says, which organization released a World Debt Report 2025? Is it IMF, World Bank, UNEP, is it OECD, or BIS? Which one is the one? I hope you people will be able to answer this question, right? Retina says 6th ka C. UNEP, okay. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Sumukh, Rachel, do you want to answer these questions? Alright, so the correct answer is C, that is of course UNEP. Good. Next question says, what was the global total global debt GDP in 2024 according to this particular report? 90, 95, 100, 102, or $110 trillion. It's okay, Sumukh, it's completely okay. Okay, 102. 102, okay. Sumukh, Rachel, do you want to answer this question? Anyone who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is D, that is $102 trillion, as most of the people have answered here. Okay. Next question says, what share of public debt do developing countries hold as per 2025 report? 21, 25, 31, 35, $40 trillion. Which one is the one? What is the share of global debt of developing countries? What is the share of developing countries? 31. Okay, the correct answer is C, that is 31, that is less than 100, no, one-third of the total global public debt. Good. Which region among developing economies hold the highest share of global debt? Africa, Asia, Oceania, Latin America, Caribbean, या फिर Middle East, या फिर Central Asia? The Chelsea is 31. Okay, got it. What is the correct answer of this question now? Which region among developing economies holds the highest share of global debt? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Come on, be very quick. Fourth ka B, okay. Asian, Oceania. Africa. Fourth ka B, okay. Asia and Oceania. Anyone here in plus class? Sumukh, Rachel, do you want to answer these questions? A. Alright. So the correct answer is B, of course, Asia and Oceania. They are more concerned about Asia, and they are more concerned about the global south as well, the developing countries. They hold 24% of the global debt here. Okay. Next question says, how many developing nations spend at least 10% of their government revenue on interest payments? Is it 51, 55, 61, 65, if it's 70%? How many spend less than 10% of their government revenue on the interest payment only? What is the exact answer of fifth question? 61. Okay. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is 61 in the developing nations. 61 developing nations are those who allocate 10%, less than 10% or more maybe the government revenue of the trust payments. The Akhil Bharatiya Shiksha Samagam ABSS 2025 marked its anniversary on which of the policy? Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan 2001, National Education Policy 1986, National Education Policy 2020, Rashtriya Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan 2013, Skill India Mission 2015. Akhil Bharatiya Shiksha Samagam. Okay, 2020. What about other individuals? Sumukh, Rachel, do you want to answer this? Sumukh, how it can be B? 1980. Okay. Are you sure? Alright, so the correct answer is C, that is of course National Education Policy 2020. What is the school education structure introduced in National Education Policy 2020? 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2, 10 plus 2 plus 3, is it 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, 4 plus 4 plus 4, or 5 plus 2 plus 2? Of course Mukund. Now tell me the structure which is now followed by NEP. Come on, be very quick. You people have to answer this question very quickly. Retina, are you sure about it? Okay, C. Okay. Okay, that is my mistake. I thought you were saying B. Okay, so most of the people says B, C only. That is of course correct, and we are out with the previous one, and we are now following 3 plus 4. Now the next question says, which initiative focuses on foundational literacy and numeracy under this particular national education policy? Is it Prashast? Is it Nipun Bharat, Meru's, Vidyanjali, or फिर CUET? Which one is the one? Nipun Bharat. Okay, Nipun Bharat. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Rachel Sumukh. Written also says B, Nipun Bharat. Sumukh, Rachel, MK, do you want to answer this question? Shall I wait for you people? Alright, so the correct answer is of course Nipun Bharat, and we have Vidya Pradesh, that is Pravesh, that aims to strengthen the foundational literacy. Next question says, what percentage of school now have internet access as per ABSS 2025 report? 52, 60, 68, 72 or 80%? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Fourth ka E. Okay. Alright. So the correct answer is D, that is 72% of schools are digitally connected. Good. Next question says, which AI powered learning tools were launched under National Education Policy 2020 implementation? Samagra Shiksha and Shagun, PME Vidyalaya and Vidyanjali, PME Jadui Pitara, Katha Sakhi, Teacher Tara, Prashast and Diksha, Ifir Swayam, and MOOCs. Moose. Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? 52. What is the correct answer of fifth question now? Chail and Sumukh, I request you people, both of them who are present in paid class, I request you to at least mark or maybe to write that you are giving answer me of which question. If B is the answer of fifth one, so just write 5 and B. Okay. Just give me answers in this way so that I can get to know that you're giving me an answer of which question. Aditya says B. Alright, so the correct answer is C, that is tools like E-Jadui Pitara, Katha Sakhi and Teacher Tara has been launched to enhance the learning. Next question is about again A. Okay, so I think we are already done with it. Let's not go towards it again. Okay, we are done with it already. Let's not see it again. Okay, now coming on to this question, Global Wetland Outlook 2025 report, which has been released by Ramsar Convention Secretariat headquartered in Dash, highlights the alarming level of wetland degradation worldwide. Wetlands covering over dash million hectares have witnessed 22% of decline since 1970s, with Africa, Latin America and Caribbean facing the worst degradation. Despite providing ecosystem services whose valued at dash trillion USD annually, global biodiversity funding accounts for only 0.25% of global GDP, far below what is required. The report urges alignment with Dash global biodiversity framework to achieve restorations and conservation targets, including restoring up to 350 million hectares of wetlands and conserving 428 million hectares. In India, wetlands covered over 1.35 million hectares, with Dash Ramsar sites as of 2025, including Keoladio National Park and Chilaki Lake, first designed, designated into 1982. Conservation include, measures such as wetlands of Indian portals and National Wetland Decadal Change Atlas and the Amrit Dharohar scheme are helping improve the monitoring as well as sustainable use. Now, the first question that arises here, where is the headquarters of Ramsar Convention Secretariat located? Geneva, Switzerland, Paris, France, Gland, Switzerland, Nairobi, Kenya, or Bonn, Germany. Where is the headquarters? Where are the headquarters of Ram Convention Secretariat? Anyone here who wants to answer this question? Saurav says D. Okay, so the correct answer is C, that is Gland, Switzerland. Okay, just remember it. Next question says, what is the total global wetland coverage reported in this report? Is it 100, is it 1000 million hectare, is it 1500, 1800, 2100 या फिर 2500? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Anyone here who wants to answer this question? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Come on, you need to be very quick here. Rachil says 1800. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Mukund, Aditya, Retina, Saurav? Okay, what to call you? No, Saurav or Sahil? Okay, let's leave. The correct answer is C, that is 1800 million hectares. Good. Next question says, what is the estimated annual value ecosystem services that is provided by wetlands? Is it USD 25 trillions? Is it USD 32 trillion, USD 36 trillion, USD 39 trillions, if USD 42 trillions? Which one is the correct answer? Do we have anyone who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is D, that is USD 39 trillions annually. Next question says, which global biodiversity framework is mentioned in this particular report? Is it Paris Biodiversity Accord, Kunming Montreal Global Diversity, Biodiversity Framework? Is it UN Nature Recovery Initiative, Kyoto Wetland Convention, if it Earth 2030, Conservation Agenda? Which one is the one? Okay, Chil, got to know. You just answered me 39. Okay, got to know. Now, give me the correct answer of fourth question. Anyone here who wants to answer this? Alright, so the correct answer is B, that it aligns with the Kunming Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework. Next question says, how many Ramsar sites does India have as of 2025? Is it 81, 85, 88, 91, if it 95? Okay. At least this answer you should answer this question. Aditya says 91. Achil says A. Alright, so the correct answer is of course 91, the highest in South Asia. Good. Reserve Bank of India releases financial stability report. Okay. Twice a year to assess the resilience of the country's financial system. The June 2025 edition reported significant improvement in the banking sector health, with the gross NPAs ratio of scheduled commercial banks declining to -% in March 2025 from 3.2% a year earlier. The improvement was driven by better credit discipline, balance sheet cleanup, and the stricter provisioning norms. The capital to risk weighted asset ratio that stood at -%, well above the Basel norms, providing adequate capital buffers. However, stress tests indicated that under the adverse macroeconomic scenarios, GNPA could rise to -%, though still manageable. The report highlighted emerging risk, including high public debt of around -% of GDP, rapid growth in unsecured personal loans, that is 23% year on year, and the elevated household debt levels at 39% of GDP. Despite these risks, the financial sector demonstrated improved resilience through vigilance remains essential due to the global uncertainties in the domestic debt built up. The India's banking system specifically continues to show strengths, with the urban cooperative banks also improving their GNPA ratio to -% in March 2025. Now, the first question says, what is the gross NPA ratio of scheduled commercial banks in March 2025? Is it 2.5, 2.8? Is it 3.0, 3.2, if it's 3.5%? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Aditya says 2.5. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is 2.8. It has fallen to 2.8% in 2025. That is the lowest over the decade. Next question says, what was the capital to risk weightage ratio, that is CRAR, reported in June 2025? Is it 15.5, 16, 16.8, 17.2, if 18%? Come on, be very quick. Mukund, Saurav, Retina, Aditya, Achil, Sumukh, 16.8, okay. Alright, So the correct answer is of course 16.8 percentage. Good. Next question says, under the adverse microeconomic scenarios, what could the GNP ratio rise to? 3.8, 4.0, 4.2, 4.4 or 4.6 percentage? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Second ka D. Okay. Now what is the correct answer of third question, Rachel? Aditya, what is the correct answer of this question? Come on, be very quick. Alright, so the correct answer is D, that it could rise to 4.4 under the adverse condition but still manageable. Next question says, what is the India's public debt level as a percentage of GDP as per this particular report? Is it 75, 78, 79, 80 or 81 percentage? Okay, Rachel, got to know. You've given me the correct answer, I think, of third question. What is the India public debt level as a percentage of GDP? Do we have someone here who wants to answer this question? 80. Okay. Alright. So the correct answer is 81% of the GDP, that is fiscal room for crisis response. Now what is the gross NPA ratio of urban cooperative banks as of March 2025? 8.8, 9.0, 9.4, 9.8 and 10.2 percentage. Which one is the correct option of fifth question of the paragraph that I have given you on financial report? Anyone here who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is that it has improved, as in the C is the correct answer, that is to 9.4 percentage from 10.2 percentage earlier. Next question is about the Standing Committee on Rural Development. Recently presented one system, that is devolution of funds under the Panchayati Raj system. Highlighted concerns over the fiscal decentralization and resource allocation as well. The framework for financial devolution to Panchayati Raj institution is guided by the recommendations of the Central Finance Commissions under Article 280 of Constitution, the provisions of 73rd Constitutional Amendment in 1992. The report pointed out a decline in overall fund allocation to RLBs, limiting their ability to function as a self-governing institutions. Additionally, a reduction in united untied and scheme-based transfers has weakened their development capacity. The partial devolution of functions, funds and functionaries, that is 3Fs, across hi Nilesh, Jai Hind. If I talk about 3Fs here, across states have also created fragmentation. Delays in the constitution of state finance commissions remain a key issue, with some states yet to set up their dash SFCs. Furthermore, slow audit and action taken reports in states like dash and dash have impacted accountability and monitoring also. If I talk about the 15th Finance Commission, they have structured grants with dash of percentage as untied grants for local needs and dash percentage as tied grants for the national priorities such as drinking water, sanitation, waste management and the water recycling as well. Now tell me, on the basis of that particular paragraph, give me the correct answer of this question. Which Finance Commission has not yet been constituted in some of the states? Second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth? I request everyone to give me the answer of this particular question. Which Finance Commission has not yet been constituted in some of the states? Anyone here wants to answer this question? Anyone here who wants to answer this question? Come on, Aditya, Nilesh, Saurav, Retina, Mukund, Rachel, Sumukh. Anyone here? Alright, so the correct answer is D, that is fifth Finance Commissions, state finance commissions indicating delays in the institutional financial planning. Okay. Next question says, which states were specifically mentioned in slow audit and action taken reports? Is it Assam and Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, Mizoram and Tripura, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, or Odisha and Jharkhand? Achal says B, Arunachal Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Okay. Aditya, do you want to answer this question? Anyone else who wants to answer this question? All right. Okay, it's okay. You just see that what is the correct answer here. Or coming slides में कोई report पड़ी होगी, तो you can give answers of that particular report. Okay. So the correct answer here is B. That is Arunachal Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Okay, B is the correct answer. Next question says, what percentage of 15 Finance Commission grants were allocated as a United Grants? 30, 35, 40, 50, or 60%? Shashank says D. Okay. Shashank, I think you have given me the answer of the previous question, right? Okay, Aditya says 40%. Alright, so the correct answer is C only, that is 40% as of the 11th schedule. Correct. What percentage? Okay, I think we are done with this already. Alright. Which constitutional amendment is associated with strengthening of the Panchayati Raj institution? 70th, 71st, 72nd, 73rd, or 74th? Very basic question. Okay, Shashank, give me the correct answer of this question now. Very, very basic question. Even if you have not read a report, ever any of the report, any of the material, you should know the correct answer of this question. 73rd, okay. What about other individuals? Alright, so the correct answer is of course 73rd Constitutional Amendment 1992, as it has established a decentralized system, 3-tier Panchayati Raj. Next question is about food security, SOFI, okay. 2025 report by FAO, IFAD and UNICEF, WFP, WHO. They shows the mixed progress in global nutrition. Hunger prevalence in 2024 stood at 8.2% of the global population and warned that by 2030 nearly dash people will remain chronically undernourished, with close to 60% who are residing in Africa, indicating that Sustainable Development Goal 2 remains off track. In India, 12% of the population, that is 172 million, is undernourished, a major improvement since 2006, but still alarming. Okay, the cost of healthy diet have risen from dash in 2017 to $4.07 in 2024, and leaving 42.9% of the population unable to afford it. Now, despite the governance schemes like PDS, PM, GK and Poshan Abhiyan, challenges persist due to dash many reasons. Now, the first question that arises, according to SOFI, 2025, how many people are projected to remain chronically undernourished by 2030? 323 million, 512, 673, 307, or 243. How many are there? Anyone here wants to answer this question? Anyone here? Alright, so the correct answer of this question is B, that is 512 million people will be chronically undernourished by 2030. What was the cost of healthy diet in India in 2017 as highlighted in the report? Is it $2.60? Is it 2.77, 3.07, 4.07, if it $2.76? Which one is the one? Cost of healthy diet in 2017, but now it has been increased. I've mentioned it in the paragraph only. If you've read it properly, you people will be able to answer this question. Okay, Praneeth says 2.76. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? In the paid batches, Rachel, Sumukh, do you want to answer these questions? Alright, so the correct answer is B, that is right from $2.77 to $4.07 it has been increased. Okay, which factor is a major structural cause behind India's nutritional paradox? Is it high processed food exports, persistent poverty and rural inequality, decline in PDS coverage, decrease in obesity rates, or a decline in anemia cases? Which one is the one? Praneeth, Aditya, Shashank, Rachel, Sumukh, do you want to answer this question? Which factor is a major structural cause? Alright, so the correct answer is poverty and rural inequality only. I've told you previously also that when it comes on to the food availability, when it comes on to the prices also, of course, it has been increased, and that has led to food insecurity as well. Next question comes here, which challenge directly relates to poor dietary diversity in India. Micronutrient deficiencies, improved antenatal care, reduction in the obesity rates, automation of FPS, या फिर millet promotion initiatives. Now this says that which challenge directly relates to poor dietary diversity. What is the cause behind it? Fourth ka A, okay. Micronutrient deficiencies, okay. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is of course A only, which talks about the poor dietary diversity that leads to micronutrient deficiency, and of course this is the cause of the diversity here as well. Alright, Praneeth has also given me the correct answer, good. Which strategy is linked to addressing obesity and poor dietary practices? Universalizing of one nation, one ration card, strengthening FPOs and market system, taxing junk food and subsidizing healthy items, expanding anemia and Mukt Bharat, या फिर increasing child nutrition coverage under PM Poshan. Remember which strategy is linked to address obesity and poor dietary practices. Praneeth says E, increasing child nutrition coverage under PM Poshan. Okay. Aditya says C. Alright, so the correct answer is C only, that is taxing. This is the most, when it comes on to obesity, in the poor dietary practices also. Of course, in PM Poshan, we take care of the nutrition of the individual that should go to them, right? We take care of their nutrition, of course, providing them healthy diet. But here we are somewhere or another talking about the obesity and the poor diet that they are taking. Okay, so this is a part of GST this time also, that they are trying to include or maybe to increase the taxation on junk food so that we can ensure healthy diet. Now, NSO has released what? Nutritional Intake in India Report 2023-24, offering comprehensive insights into calorie, protein, fat consumption patterns across India. Okay. Along with that, if I talk about the data, that reveals nuanced trends in urban as well as rural nutrition intake, and in 22-23 specifically, rural India recorded an average daily calorie intake of 2,233 calories, and which slightly declined to dash calories in 23-24. Urban India showed a similar kind of trend, which is 250 calories to dash calories during the same period. Protein intake in rural areas remained nearly constant to around 61.9 grams, and we have with a negligible dip to 61.8 grams, while urban intake saw modest rise to 63.4 grams. Increasingly, fat intake patterns showed a reverse trend. Rural fat intake increased to 60.4 grams in 23-24, while urban levels fell to dash. A key positive development was improvement in the calorie intake for the bottom fractile classes and in both the rural as well as urban India, indicating a narrowing disparities between income groups. The report highlights that cereals remain the top sourcing of protein, contributing nearly dash of percentage of rural intake and 39% of urban intake. Historically, comparisons from 93-94 to 2023 reveal the marginal yet steady improvements in the calorie intake positively correlated with what? Now the first question rises, what is the average daily calorie intake of rural India in 2023? Is it 2190 calories, 2200, 2212? Is it 2240 or 2230 calories? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? The correct answer of the first question. Shashank, Aditya, Praneeth, Rachel, Sumukh, do you want to answer this question? Anyone wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer of this question is C, okay, that is 2212 calories. Next question says, what was the average daily calorie intake in urban India 2023? It's okay, you just watch it, you just you just see that what it says. Is it 2212? Is it 2225, 2240, 2233 or 2260 calories? Which one is the one? Alright, so the correct answer is C, that is 2240 calories. Now, what is the average fat intake in urban India in 2023-24? Is it 68.8 grams? Okay, good. Is it 69.8 grams, 70.7, 70.5 grams, 72 grams, if 71.8 grams? Come on, which one is the one? Rachel, which one is the correct answer of this question? Alright, so the correct answer is B, that is, it has been declined to 69.8 grams in 23-24. What percentage of rural protein intake was contributed by cereals in both years? Is it 38 to 39 percentage, 40 to 41, 42 to 43, 46 to 47, if 49 to 50 percentage? Come on, now we need to be very quick here. Do you know the correct answer of this question? Alright, so the correct answer is D, that is 46.2 47 percentage. Next question says, which factor have showcased a positive correlation with calorie intake in both rural and urban areas? Literacy rate, MPCE, agricultural output, employment rate, if a dietary diversity index. Do you know the correct answer to this question? What factor showcase if it showed the positive correlation with calorie intake in both rural as well as urban areas? Aditya, Praneet, Shashank, Achil, B. Alright, so the correct answer is of course B. Good. Next question is about UNEP released its Frontiers 2025 report, the weight of time addressing emerging environmental risks. The report highlights that how human included climate changing, pollution, demographic vulnerabilities and reshaping the ecosystem and posing the new health risk. One of the concerns is reactivation of dormant microbes in the thawing cryosopher regions like permafrost and glaciers. As frozen environments warm, dormant microbes, some of which are dash or cold loving, re-enter ecosystem. This may introduce pathogens, cause biodiversity loss, destabilize the microbial communities as well. Another critical issue which has emerged is river fragmentation, where barriers such as dam, wires, and even if I talk about barrages, affect dash of the global river volume. Such barriers block fish migration, reduce habitat quality, disrupt sediment transport, affecting both ecosystems and indigenous communities. Barrier removal can restore river connectivity and ecological health. And the report also warns about the legacy pollutants such as heavy metals and organic compounds being remobilized during floods, leading to dash and biomagnificent in food chains as well. Additionally, the climate change is creating a demographic challenge, with older adults disproportionately exposed to dash, air pollution and floods. Together, these findings signal the urgent need for mitigation strategies to safeguard dash and human well-being. What are the cold-loving microbes found in thawing and this permafrost called? Is it thermophiles? Is it psychrophiles? Is it halophiles? Is it acidophiles? Or methanogens? Is it methanogens? Anyone here wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is B, which is this is psychrophiles. Okay. Next question says, what percentage of global river volume is affected by fragmentation according to UNEP Frontiers 2025? Is it 59 percentage, 72, 81, 89, if 95 percentage? Okay, Shashank says B. The correct answer is B only. Now, Shashank, give me the correct answer of this question. Second question. What percentage of global river volume is affected by fragmentation? Anyone here wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is 89. Okay, this is 89 percentage, which is D. Which environmental effect can remobilize legacy pollutants? Is it heat waves, deforestation, flood events, wildfires, or desertification? I think this is easy to answer. Which one is the correct one? Okay, 59%. I think there is a lag, Shashank. I waited for you for a few seconds and then I moved towards another question. Which one is the correct answer of this question now? What environment? Which environmental event? Do you want to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is C, which is flood events can disturb them. Okay, next question says which age group is vulnerable to climate risk in this particular report? Children who are under 10, adolescents, adults who are aged between 18 to 40, 40, older adults if pregnant women. Sorry. Which age group is vulnerable, most vulnerable to climate risk in this particular report? Alright, so the correct answer is D, that is the older adults. Older adults face this particular problem more. Which action is suggested to restore the river connectivity and ecosystem health? Increasing dam height, river channelization, barrier removal, sediment dredging, या फिर water diversion. Which one is the one? Rachel says fourth ka D. Okay, Rachel, what is the correct answer of fifth question now? I am taking into consideration your answers, do not worry, okay? But your responsibility is to check yourself also कितने गलत हो रहे हैं, कितने सही हो रहे हैं. You can check by yourself as well. Okay. Alright. So the correct answer here is C, which is removing barriers can restore natural river flow and improve the habitat health as well. Next question is again about one of the reports that has been released by Niti Aayog. They have released a roadmap to strengthen S&T councils that aim at positioning them strategic as a strategic enablers, innovation in alignment with the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047. These councils established in Dash were initially set up under this National Council for Research and Technology initiative to promote state level research, planning and innovation. The report also highlights several challenges. Funding gaps persist due to inadequate and uneven financial resources coupled with delayed budget releases that affect Dash. There are also a manpower shortage with a vacant scientific positions and a weak work culture that undermines research productivity as well. Furthermore, C, with industry and the global institutions remain weak, limiting technology transfer and innovation scaling. Regulatory bottlenecks, of course, and administrative delays are there, and the lack of accountability further slow the progress. To address these issues, the roadmap recommends allocating the at least dash of percentage of GSDP in S&T initiatives and achieving from core grants to project-based and performance-linked funding. It is also suggesting that maintaining a 70-30 ratio between scientific and non-scientific staff and engaging retired central scientists to fill the gaps, strengthen collaborations and mapping of state resources with institutional partnership and proposed to accelerate what? The first question says in which year were State S&T Council established? 1961, 1965, 1971, 1975 and 1980. Which one is the one? What is the correct answer of the first question? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Anyone here wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is C, that is 1971. Okay. Next question says, who does delayed budget release primarily affect the S&T councils here? Is it regulatory framework, research project, sustainability, collaboration with industry, administrative approvals, or human resource training? Okay, Shashank says C. Alright. What does budget delayed release primarily affect S&T councils? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Okay, Achil also says C. Abhishek says C. Collaboration with industries. Alright, so the correct answer is B, that is, of course, it hampers, the budget delays hampers the sustainability and the timely inclusion as well. Okay, alright, next question says which key area shows weak linkages according to this particular report? Administrative departments, banking sector, industry and inter-institutional collaboration, rural governance bodies, if judicial, या फिर judicial institutions. Which key area shows weak linkage according to this particular report? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Shashank, Abhishek, Aditya, Rachel, do you want to give me the correct answer? Again C. Okay. Anyone else who wants to give me the correct answer? Third ka C. Alright, so the correct answer is of course C, that is weak linkages. Okay. Next question is about what minimum percentage of GSDP has been recommended for S&T funding. Is it 0.2%, 0.3, 0.5%, 0.7%, if 1%? Shashank has also said C. Good. What is the correct answer of this particular question? Minimum GSDP has been recommended for S&T councils. 0.7. Alright. So the correct answer is C, that is 0.5%. Okay, just remember it. Next question says strengthened of collaboration and mapping of state resources aim to accelerate which of the following? Policy drafting, technology transfer and innovation, administrative compliance, manpower recruitment, budget optimization. Which one is the one? Strengthening of the collaboration and mapping of the state resources aims to accelerate what? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Abhishek says B. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Aditya, Shashank, Rachel? Alright, so the correct answer is B, which aims to speed up the technology transfer and the innovation as well. Okay, it's okay. Now, next question talks that India's chemical industry aims to increase its global value chain share from 3.5% to 12% by 2040, but facing multiple challenges here. The sector recorded a trade deficit of USD 31 billion in 2023 due to heavy import dependence for feedstock, and especially chemicals. R&D spending remains low, that is just 0.7%, far below than the global average of 2.3%, while outdated one infrastructure and the high logistics cost, this further this hinder growth. The Niti Aayog report recommends developing world-class chemical hubs, upgrading the port infrastructure, providing OPEX subsidies, and we have fast-tracking environmental clearances, also promoting industry academy R&D, collaboration and securing FTAs for tariff relief, and expanding the skill development in green chemistry and the nanotechnology as well. By 2030, India targets 5 to 6% of GVC share and doubling production, elimination of trade deficit, boosting exports by USD 35 to 40 billion, creating about 7 lakh of skilled jobs. The Niti Aayog report sets a target of increasing the India's share in the global chemical value chain from 3.5% to what percentage by 2040? Is it 8%, 10%, 12%, 5%, or 20%? 12, okay. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Rachel also says 12. Alright. So the correct answer is of course 12% here. India's trade deficit in the chemical sector for 23 stood at approximately what? Is it 15, 25, 31, 40, 50 billion US dollars? Which one is the exact option here? Is it A, B, C, D, E? 31. Okay. Aditya says 31. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Abhishek, do you want to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is US dollars, that is 31 billion US dollars. Next question is about R&D. So India's R&D in the chemical sector is currently about 0.7%. What is the global average here? Is it 1.5%, 2.0%, 2.3, 2.8, if it's 3.0%? Which one is the one? 2.3, okay. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? Alright, so the correct answer is 2.3%. This is a global benchmark. Next question says, which of the following is not a proposed intervention in the Niti Aayog roadmap for chemical industry? Is it world-class chemical hubs, OPEX, this subsidy scheme, tariff quotas through FTAs, development of nuclear energy clusters, port infrastructure upgrades, which is not a proposed intervention here? Not proposed intervention. Just write A, B, C, D, E. Anyone here? All right. So the correct answer is D. Good. Next question says, by 2030, India aims to create around dash skilled jobs through reforms in the chemical industry. Is it 3 lakh, 5 lakh, 7 lakh, 9 lakh, or 10 lakh? What is the target here? What is the target here to create how many jobs in the chemical industry? Since it is having high potential, what is the target here? 7 lakhs. Okay, all right. So the correct answer is 7 lakhs. Good. Next question is about the SBI research report in 2025 highlighted the India's significant contribution to the global economy. India added nearly $297 billion to global GDP growth, accounting for approximately a of the world's incremental GDP. The overall world GDP grew by about dash in 2025. The State Bank of India alone contributed $44 billion in asset size addition, representing nearly C of the global GDP growth and about D of the India's GDP addition. Within the India's financial services, SBI shares stood at 8.7%, with its GVA increasing from 1,32,157 crores in financial year 24 to dash in 2025, marking 5-year-on-year growth. The first question says, what percentage of the world's incremental GDP did India contribute in financial year 25? 5.5, 6.0, 6.7, 7.5 or 8%. Which one is the one? 6.7. Okay. Anyone else who wants to answer this question? All right. So the correct answer here is 6.7. That is $297 billion. Next question is about the total growth in the world GDP in 25. $3,500 billion, $4,118 billion. Is it 4,500, 5,402, $4,200 billion? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Again, which one is the one? All right, so the correct answer is $4,118 billion. Next question is about the SBI's contribution towards the global GDP growth. 0.5%, 0.8%, 1.1, 1.5%, or 2.0%. Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Anyone here who wants to answer this question? 1.5%. All right. So the correct answer is 0.5%, 0.8% here. Okay. SBI share in India's GDP is what? 10, 12, 14, 16, or 18%. SBI share in India's GDP. Anyone here who wants to okay, so there is, I think, a lot of data here. So let me give the correct answer. That is 16%. ठीक है? As in when I'll share the PPT with all of you, यहाँ पे पीछे इन्होंने बात करी है global GDP की, ठीक है? Global GDP growth की. It's okay. Here they have talked about global GDP growth. Here they are talking about India's global, this GDP growth. Next question is about Hurun, Global Unicorn Index 2025. There are total dash of unicorns across 52 countries and 307 cities with a combined valuation of dash trillion USD. The majority, that is 77, are in the software FS services sector only, while the remaining 23% are from physical products like semiconductors, biotech, healthcare. SpaceX leads by the valuation at dash billion USD, followed by ByteDance and OpenAI, which surged from $20 billion in 2023 to dash billion USD in 2025. The US tops the regional list with 758 unicorns, and India ranked dash globally in terms of unicorn count. The first question arises: what is the total number of unicorns globally in the year 2025? 1,423, 1,523, 1,600, 1,450, or 1,500. Anyone here who can give me the correct answer? The total number of unicorns globally. Alright, so the correct answer is 1,523. Okay, just remember it. Next question says, combined valuation of all unicorns in trillions is what? Is it 4.8, 5.2, 5.6, 6.0, if it's 6.5 trillions? Okay, so Abhishek says 5.2. Alright, so the correct answer is $5.6 trillion. Okay, valuation of the top unicorn SpaceX is what? 300, 320, 350, 360 या फिर 380? Okay, Shashank, got to know. Is it $380 billion? Which one is the one? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Anyone here who wants to give me the answer of this particular question? Anyone here? Okay, 350. Alright, so the correct answer is $350 billion. Next question is about the OpenAI's evaluation. Is it 200, 250, 300, 320, or 350 billion dollars? Which one is the correct answer? Is it A, B, C, D, E? 250. Alright, so the correct answer is 300. It used to be $20 billion in 2023, and now in 2025 it has been increased to $300 billion. India's rank in global unicorn base is what? Second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth? Tell me about the India's rank. What is the India's rank here? Is it A, B, C, D, E? Second. Alright, so the correct answer is third in terms of number of unicorns. Okay, alright, so thank you so much for joining the lecture. I hope that of course this lecture was little long, and of course a lot of data was there, but whatever reports that we have covered, whatever indexes we have covered, of course those are very, very important. Okay, those are very, very important from an examination perspective, from the GA part, from the the other parts also, like phase 1 and phase 2 both. So just try to cover it from both of the perspectives. Okay, alright, so thank you so much for joining the lecture. Now tomorrow is holiday, of course, and I wish everyone happy Ganesh Chaturthi, and I request everyone to enjoy this festival to the fullest. And now I'll be meeting you after the day after tomorrow now. Okay, alright, thank you so much for joining the this lecture. Take care, bye bye. Thank you.